tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Frankie Edgar, 26 years old. Gray Maynard, 2 years older. Edgar, a wrestler from a school in New Jersey, now coaching at Rutgers. Gray Maynard, of course, a wrestler from Michigan State. Edgar has a slight reach advantage. This is a very even matchup. For the official introductions, once again, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 5 wins with no losses and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Gray, the Bully Maynard. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a perfect professional record of 8 wins with no losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 155 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Toms River, New Jersey, Frankie, the Answer Edgar. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Adam Martinez.
So Adam Martinez, our referee. Ariani signifies that we are set for a great lightweight battle. Clarion University's Frankie Edgar, Michigan State's Gray Maynard. Dark trunks for Frankie Edgar. White trunks for Gray Maynard. Neither have lost, Joe, in their mixed martial arts career.
This is such a great matchup, Mike. 2 really promising up-and-coming contenders. And this is a match that Gray Maynard asked for. Frankie Edgar's been just tearing it up, and so has Gray. And, you know, both these guys are real excited about finding out who the best one is at 155.
Our main event has 2 other great lightweights. Joe Lozon, up-and-coming, and well-established veteran Kenny Florian.
Swing and a miss, and immediately Frankie goes under.
Wow,
Gray stuffs the takedown.
Defense.
Very nice. And this is what Gray said he was going to do. He said he was going to stuff the takedown and punish him on his feet.
Clarion University, Pennsylvania. Now assisting the Rutgers wrestling team, Frankie Edgar. Michigan State Spartan Gray Maynard, now training in Las Vegas. Both, though, know that wrestling is their base, but both have worked so diligently to be well-rounded mixed martial artists. Example right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Both these guys have very good boxing.
Maynard the Bully, 5-0 with 1 no contest. Edgar the Answer, 8-0 overall in his mixed martial arts career. Then you kind of look at Kenny Florian, Roger Huerta, Frankie Edgar, Gray Maynard with a win. Lozon could step right into the picture. Very, very tight up top, the lightweight division in the UFC.
Yeah, phenomenal division. And again, not just in the UFC. You got Shinya Aoki, Jay-Z Cavalcante, even so many good guys at that weight class. Good right hand by Frankie. It's real interesting, Mike, from that first exchange when Gray missed the punch and Frankie dove right under. They've both been kind of feeling each other out now. You know, they both know Frankie's looking to immediately grab a hold of Gray, and you know, and Frankie also knows that Gray is going to try to stuff that takedown.
And you know, sometimes, Joe, when you get into a situation where you've got great jiu-jitsu guy against great jiu-jitsu guy, or great striker against great striker, great wrestler against great wrestler, it's who wins another facet of the game, who is the one who wins the fight.
And this is what Maynard's plan was, to try to keep this on his feet and win the boxing aspect of it. And he landed a good right hand before that exchange. And this could easily be a fight of who makes the mistake.
Great point.
Good combination by Frankie.
Quick hands by both these men.
Good head kick, blocked. Little cut over the right eye.
Yeah, Gray Maynard. Maynard dancing around. Edgar pushing forward again. Maynard looks for the takedown.
He's got it.
So the first takedown scored tonight by Gray Maynard.
Frankie looking to hit that switch. He's looking to sit out here if he can get his legs free. Maynard's got a hold of him. Frankie's back up. Wrist control. They're battling it out right here for dominance.
Good knee.
Gray not letting him go, holding on like a pit bull. He's got his hands clasped together.
Edgar tried to turn and deliver a big elbow.
And he takes him down again.
Good persistence and perseverance by Gray Maynard.
And he's in the guard of Frankie Edgar.
Ironically, Gray Maynard, a training partner of Tyson Griffin. It was Tyson Griffin who Edgar defeated in his UFC debut in a tremendous fight.
Edgar in an unfamiliar position here, on his back, on the bottom. Most of his fights in the UFC, he's been the one that's been on top.
Three-time Division I All-American wrestler from Michigan State, Gray Maynard. Under a minute remains in the first of 3 5-minute rounds.
Remember, get your hips out.
Posture's up.
Scramble. Maynard winds up on top, but Edgar's on his knees here. Maynard looking to get a guillotine here.
A minute. Gray Maynard looked to posture up. Edgar spun away.
Edgar back to his feet.
And here we go, back from the feet. Under 30 seconds remains in round 1, Joe. You see the blood on the eye, the right eye of Gray Maynard.
There's nothing significant, but it's there. You know what? I see a little bit on Frankie Edgar's eye as well. I think his under his right eye. He's got a bit of a cut. Solid jabs.
Trying to lead with a hook. Round 1 done.
Let's go to work.
Second round, Gray Maynard, Frankie Edgar.
Good
Maynard in the
first
white
round.
trunks.
Good first round for Gray Maynard. You got 2 takedowns, landed some good punches.
Oh, look for the uppercut.
Whoa.
There, stumbled a bit.
Slipped.
Maynard looks very comfortable with his stand-up there tonight.
He's got real good power. I mean, we saw it with that quick knockout of Joe Veras, and we're seeing it tonight. He's throwing some hard leather at Frankie Edgar. Oh, I like that.
That
Fake
knockout
low
9 seconds into the fight, Joe. James Irvin has made his way into the UFC record books here tonight.
Really, the fastest low should go to Dwayne Ludwig. He got screwed. I have to say that. It was like a 4-second knockout. They countered it at like 8 or 9.
It's just not fair. Both times Edgar has attempted the takedown. It's been stuffed with authority by Gray Maynard. Not even close on his takedown attempts.
But Gray has completed takedowns on 3 occasions now, and he's got it again.
Gray Maynard, Ultimate Fighter 5 alum, was on BJ Penn's team.
Let's go, you're gone, Frank.
Submitted in the semifinals by the eventual winner, Nate Diaz, who continues to look spectacular.
Frankie is struggling to his feet here, and he's up. Used that underhook on the right side to stand up. Throws a nice shot. Nice right hand as well.
On the way up, Edgar connected. And that has given him some new life. Frankie Edgar pushing forward now. Good head movement by Gray Maynard, mixing things up. Gray Maynard, Frankie Edgar looking to move really into the lightweight title picture.
You know, it's real interesting, Mike, with this fight being at altitude, that these guys usually fight at such a furious pace. I was wondering whether it was going to affect them, but both of them are keeping up. Still a great play. Beautiful takedown.
Frankie Edgar with his first takedown.
Beautiful.
Right
Beautiful
after,
use of momentum, turned his hips over.
Right after Maynard had delivered a pretty good knee, but Gray Maynard right back up
to his feet.
And covered his face on the way.
Maynard's back, but decided not to take it there.
Maynard did a good job of covering up as he stood up, because Edgar tried to punish him there. See if somebody starts to score with some kicks.
Now Gray has got to be aware that that's scoring punches, scoring points, excuse me. So let's see if he tries to win that back.
Both guys thinking, all right, well, there's a kick right there, but mostly thinking, all right, if I go for the kick, I might expose myself to the takedown, and they have respect for each other's wrestling skills.
I think that might have been the first takedown attempt by Frankie Edgar. Good left hand.
First successful one.
You know, this is a real interesting chess match, Mike. You know, between two very closely skilled 155-pounders. You know, true fans, you know, really appreciate these kind of fights where you just really see a guy trying to figure out like almost a mirror image of himself.
And that really is what we have here, Joe.
Again, Gray with a beautiful takedown. And he turned the corner, trying to pass. Try to pass all at once. Stay on top of him.
40 seconds remains in the round.
Frankie Edgar looking to lock in a Kimura on Gray Maynard's left arm, but he's in side control. And Gray...
Gray trying to be patient, trying to turn this into a dominant position.
Frankie's got that Kimura.
15 seconds left in the round.
If he could use one of his butterfly hooks and try to toss him over with this, he's gonna run out of time.
We will head to the third and final round. State champion against state champion. National qualifier against All-American. Maynard against Edgar. Third and final round.
Oh, good right hand and a counter by Frankie.
Maynard trying to push forward with that hook again.
Good shot. Deep shot by Gray Maynard. Tosses over. Frankie Edgar winds up on top. Tries for a throw.
What a battle, Joe.
Maynard's got his back.
What an absolute
These guys are
battle
really
for
turning it on in the
control.
last round. They don't want to leave it to the judges.
Combination again by Frankie Edgar.
Good feint there by Gray to try to lure him in.
Joe, as you score the fight, who's ahead right now?
Man, I would not want to be a judge in this fight. You know what? You got to give the first round to Gray because of the 2 takedowns. The second round, who knows, man? Great round. Frankie Edgar had that beautiful throw. They're really close rounds.
Turn it to the fence. Frank, this is determined right here, baby. This is where we got to work.
And again, Gray takes him down.
3:40 remains in the fight.
I think that has been, I mean, if you want to look at it from a judging criteria, that's been the difference. Gray Maynard has got more takedowns, and that's when both these guys have been struggling for. Back up again, I mean. Oh,
There's the big takedown.
That's big.
Maynard trying to get to a truly dominant position.
You know, it's just such a slight advantage in the wrestling, but it's proving to be a big difference.
See if he takes him down again.
Behind your back.
As soon
Look
as he
to
gets
take
his
him for
legs
a ride, yep.
Gray's so strong.
Another one.
Oh, he gets his back this time.
Maynard
He misses
trying to
the hooks,
solidify
though.
the win.
Let's go, Frank. Let's go, Frank. Frank. Oh, we got to work.
He can't quite secure those hooks.
But this has been a dominant third round for Gray Maynard.
Now he's got one hook. Nice.
Can he get another one in? Let's
He
go.
lost it. He lost it because he had to take control or retain control.
Edgar truly in search of a momentum shift now.
Yeah, he's got to do something big at this point in time. And there he is, lands a
That
couple
would be a
good
good
punches.
start. Maynard shakes him off, though. Just over 2 minutes remains in the fight. Good control in this third and final round by Gray Maynard. Frankie Edgar absolutely exhausted.
And that's the first time we've ever seen that from him.
No question. And altitude, as we talked about all night long, definitely plays into this.
Gray with a big push. He's got his hands clenched. Edgar goes for it again.
Frankie Edgar realizes he's in big trouble.
He's solidifying this round, and he's got him out. He's right in front of us.
90 seconds on the clock.
This is big. He lost the mount. Edgar in half guard right now.
Two unbeaten fighters colliding here tonight in Colorado.
Short elbow by Gray Maynard, and he's trying to keep Edgar down. Edgar doing his best to scramble up to his feet, trying to lock in a Kimura on Gray's arm.
1 minute remains.
Gray staying on top of him,
Looking
keeping
to
the pressure
solidify
on.
the win.
Gray staying on top here. Edgar trying to scramble.
What a great show of conditioning.
Side control now
And
for
pace
Gray.
by Gray Maynard, Joe. He has seemed to be the fresher fighter
Nice knee to the body there by Gray.
here in the third round.
Yeah, he's really turned it on with the wrestling in this round. Now he's in north-south position.
He can pound himself
The
a
only
victory
problem,
right here.
the only problem here is he's got to be careful that he doesn't use his legs to push off the cage.
15 seconds remains.
Just great job by Gray of retaining control in this round. I mean, Frankie's been scrambling the entire way, but Gray has stayed on top of him. And in my opinion, he solidified the decision.
On a crazy night with a ton of great fights, for the first time this evening, we go to the judges' scorecards. Who will be handed their first MMA defeat, Edgar or Maynard? The decision coming up next. Joe, what a fight between these two fine lightweights.
The last round was all Gray Maynard's takedowns. Just imposed his will on Frankie Edgar over and over again. Using his nickname, the Bully, was able to bully Frankie Edgar. And in my opinion, this is what probably won him the fight.
We will find out as the judges have rendered their decision. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Gray the Bully Maynard.
Gray Maynard remains unbeaten in his mixed martial arts career. He's with Joe.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Gray Maynard. First of all, Gray, congratulations. Very, very exciting fight. It just seemed like your wrestling was just a little bit better. You got a little more takedowns.
I'm bigger, you know? He's a tough kid, but I just kind of was like, all right, he's a little small. I think I can pick him up and kind of throw him around a little bit.
Use your nickname, the Bully.
Try to, anytime I'm in here.
Well, it was an excellent fight. Moves you up in the 155-pound division. Now, what is it like being one of the talented fighters in the most talented weight class in the UFC?
Oh, there's so many guys. I'm not even close yet. You know, I got a long ways to go. I was just trying to prove a little bit, like, hey, I'm here. I'm not just a TV show guy.
So you certainly did that. You got a nice victory over a good contender. And we look forward to seeing you again. Gray Maynard, ladies and gentlemen.